5 o'clock news, I'm Wayne Garcia.
And I'm Shauna Parsons. First at 5, a jury in Oregon City began hearing evidence today in the death of a newborn child whose parents belong to a faith-healing church. Dale and Shannon Hickman are on trial for second-degree manslaughter. Their son David died just hours after being born back in September of 2009. KPTV's Jim Hyde is live in Oregon City with more. Jim?
Well, the trial of Dale and Shannon Hickman is the third time that in the past 2 years that members of the Followers of Christ Church have had prosecution after the death of a child. In his opening statement today, the prosecutor said they are guilty of manslaughter because they failed to act to get medical help for their baby.
Shannon Hickman has never been to a doctor in her life.
That is not unusual for Followers of Christ Church members, but for a child about to be born 8 weeks prematurely in a family home, the prosecutor asserted that failure to seek medical help is a crime committed by the parents.
No call to 911, no call to a nurse, no internet research. Nothing was done.
The courtroom today was occupied mainly by members of the church. Some of them called on September 26, 2009, when Shannon Hickman began to have contractions. They joined the parents, midwives, family, and friends to pray and anoint the child with oil in accord with their faith.
You will find Shannon Hickman had excellent prenatal care. These are women who have delivered hundreds of babies.
The defense said Shannon Hickman had received help and education throughout her pregnancy from midwives who are members of the church registered with the state. Defense promised the jury will see a video of a small, healthy newborn child. But the child weakened and died 9 hours after birth. An autopsy determined cause of death: pneumonia complicated by underdeveloped lungs and an infection.
It is most probable the premature birth was spurred by the mother's infected fetal membranes. Mother never went to a doctor, an easily treatable condition.
The defense told the jury that prosecutors treated the members of the Hickman's church differently and alleged that county investigators sought to hijack the body of David Hickman and have it examined by another doctor before the medical examiner.
That this is a case of persecution of innocent people who did not commit a crime.
The first prosecution witness, a deputy county medical examiner, said he knew of no such attitude toward the church nor attempt to hijack.
We are not going to prove that they intended David to die. We are going to prove that they failed to be aware of the risk that he would.
Now, the defense lawyers told the jury to keep an open mind as they cross-examine the criminal and medical experts that prosecutors will bring in the weeks ahead. That first opportunity to cross-examine investigators will begin with tomorrow's testimony. Reporting live in Oregon City, Jim Hyde, the 5 o'clock news.
A Newburgh man accused of killing his girlfriend's baby is back behind bars for violating his parole. Kevin Jarnigan is charged with murder by abuse, manslaughter, criminal mistreatment, and child neglect. The 7-month-old baby girl died at OHSU back in July of 2009. But while out on bail, the DA's office says he violated his parole by having contact with his twin children without DHS supervision.
3 local teens arrested for shooting dozens of cats in Clark County are now pleading